We all know this verse when Jerusalem is surrounded by different nations that the desolation is near. I'm about to break this down so y'all can see this is exactly what's happening. So first, y'all gotta understand that Jerusalem really means Jews rule Salam. And I already proved to y'all that the quote-unquote black Americans are the real Jews, the Jews of the earth. In short-term Jew, this is why everyone can only be Jew-ish, because they're not a Jew. We are Jews of the earth because our melanin is stronger conductivity than gold, silver, palladium, whatever you can name. Our conductivity to electricity is way stronger. That's why we have the ability to alter the elements, because we are the one true living God's children. We still have that bloodline. And this is why racism exists, because it's a part of re-legioning people from God's army. So Jerusalem basically means Jews rule the peace. And clearly, we're all peaceful people and we just want the issues to be solved, but we're not in control. And we already see what's been happening. This is a prophecy. It is the Lord's message about Israel. So y'all must understand that Israel is a group of people. It is the different nations. Is means Isis, which is Queen Elizabeth, which is gone now, and the spirit of Venus. Ra is the spirit of Mars, who is acting as Elon. And the El is the Elohim, who are mainly the Greys, the Palladians, and their creations. So I'm sure you know Israel goes by the Israelites, and like I say, at the end of that, it'll be elites, because they are the ones that's basically controlling all the other nations, which is the demon rats, and bringing them to the homeland, which is Jerusalem, which really just says Jews that rule the peace. So check it. It says he creates the human spirit within a person, and keep in mind, when you're a spirit, that is what makes you a god, because everyone doesn't have a spirit, but everyone does have a soul, because that's what can be programmed here in this dimension. He said Jerusalem will be like a cup in my hand. It will make all the surrounding nations drunk from the wine of my anger. Judah will be attacked by its enemies, and so will Jerusalem. So I told y'all and explained to y'all the difference of the tribe of Judah, which is a part of Israelites, but they were the ones that's supposed to be on top. But they come out looking like the Jews, as in quote-unquote black people. But they do have the reptilian bloodline inside of them. And the easiest way to see the differences of the tribe of Judah versus the real Jews, which is the original humans. Another name they go by is the Egyptians. And they will look like me. No facial hair, no hair all over the body. We're usually smaller, wide shoulders, small waist, and we barely age. We don't age nowhere near as fast as everyone else. Versus the tribe of Judah, those ones with the beards, the ones that grow hair all over their body, so on and so forth. We clearly look different, but we are quote unquote the same, because they have the bloodline of man, who are the Egyptians. So this is why they describe Jerusalem and Judah as totally different groups. Like I said, they're just like the Jews. So that's why the rest of the Israelites did not like the tribe of Judah. This is why you hear things like Jesus being crucified, because literally that's what they're doing to us this whole time. We are the Christ. Our lives is literally everything that Jesus went through. And all the other nations is making sure that happened while they're wearing that cross, signifying them crucifying Christ through their whole lifetime. So let's continue. At that time, all the nations on earth will gather together against Jerusalem. What are we clearly seeing right now? All the other nations, the quote-unquote immigrants, protesting, waving their flags while burning ours. And it goes on to say, then it will become like a rock that can't be moved, and all the nations that try to move it will hurt themselves. So we clearly see all the nations surrounding us. We clearly see they're trying to change our way of living by controlling these policies, which is completely unlawful. But somehow it's legal for them to do things that's unlawful. Like, it makes no sense. When we see everyone that's trying to attack us is literally getting that karma. They're going to jail. Or this nation gonna be strong because of that golden dome, while everyone else is gonna be forced to suffer. That's why they sending everyone out to keep only the ones that deserve their protection in. Anyways, I hope y'all picked up what I put down. Y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be gods. Hey.